Yo, what's going on, guys? It is slimmy that is going to be my in-game name, which it is, and welcome to my Boom Beach channel. So this is my first episode. I also have an account called slimmy where I make Clash of Clans videos. At the moment, I am at like 16,000 subscribers, 16,700. But in this raid, let's just get into 3 raids and start off by talking about my channel. But first, I just want to say I'm attacking these easy bases because I'm upgrading a landing craft, and I don't want my troops to die. So in this, if this channel does go successful, then I will continue to post once every 1 to 2 days. That's what I try and do, and I have maintained that on my slimmy channel. So I'm just getting started, and I hope you guys enjoy this as I am just bringing in my troops. So let's just talk about some raids from now on. We got that out of the way. I just want to say thank you, and I hope you like my channel. I know the intro is lame. I know everything is lame so far. I am going to be improving it as I once I get, I don't know, like, more into the channel. But anyways, let's go on to some raids. As I am placed down, or I'm using heavies and Zookas. I'm using the heavies in Clash of Clans. This is like golems and wizards. I'm putting my heavies up top as tanks. Not really tanks the troop, but tanks such as, like, they're the meat shield, or they take all the hits. And now I'm just gonna place a shock bomb on that archer tower or a sniper tower since it was the last thing. So we are going to beat Pain Train, and we are going to get some okay loot, but again, it was worth it because we did not lose any troops. Let's move on to the next raid. As I scout out this base, we are attacking Body Shot. Now, these are the single-player maps, so just keep that in mind, as there are a lot of mortars, so I have to keep that in mind as well. Let's go in and attack it. I'm going to take out this boom mine on this side since it was level 3, and I could take out those supplies over there, since the other side only had level 1, and there weren't any supplies for me to get extra energy. So I took that out. I'm going to end up at 30 energy, and now I'm going to use 16 energy with the barrage on this boom cannon. So the boom cannon almost dies, so I'm just going to place a artillery shot right there, and I'm going to end up with 12 energy. So I did have 7 energy left, so I'm going to use it there. I took that out, and now I have 8 left, so I do have the time to use a shock bomb. So I'm going to place down my heavies and then my Zookas right after. Now, let's look at this base. As we can see, I used to spread out my heavies and Zookas, but lately I've just been putting it all in one spot because it seems like it's been working lately. So I do have a flamethrower, or a flame, I don't know what you would call it. So right now, let's take a look at this. Is the mortars, I am being really cautious about the mortars. I don't want the mortars to go over my heavies and shoot the Zookas. So I'm going to place a shock bomb there and a heal spell, which is a medic, and I'm going to take that out with no casualties at all. Let's go as we move on with this. So we're going to get the victory, no casualties. Perfect. Now let's move on to the next base. As we are scouting out the bases we can attack, I'm going to attack, just looking around, and I think I'm going to attack Jagged Company. So again, this is an interesting base. All this stuff is right next to each other. Now, usually before I start a raid, I'll throw some barrages or artillery shots down, but in this raid, I'm not going to do any of that. In fact, I'm just going to place them all down, and I did this because I want to take out the mortars as quickly as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a shock bomb there and another shock bomb there, so we can take out the defenses really quickly, so the mortars don't shoot over and hit my Zookas and have them all die. So my goal in the game is to get headquarters 14, so then that way I can use warriors and they smoke, I think it's called the smoke screen, yeah, and I cannot wait for that. But in this meantime, I'm using heavy Zooka. I'm pretty good at it. I think I do have some areas to improve on as far as the shock bomb placement goes. Not the placement, I could get a lot of defenses, but I'm talking about the timing. Other than that, I think I'm pretty good to placement. So I'm going to use a medic right there, and now I'm going to have my Zookas in back, and now I am just going to have all the troops lie around and just take out this headquarters. So the headquarters is burning up. We're going to take that out and move on with our raid as I place an artillery there. Taking that out, still no lost troops. Perfect so far as we move on to our last base. So I'm not going to have any cutscene because I'm going to attack the next base, which is going to be Celery Station. So as I take a look at this base, this guy does have a lot of cannons, but more importantly, he does have rocket launchers. So I want to take this rocket launcher out first because next to it are supplies, and I want to take out the supplies first to get more energy. So I'm going to use that right there, artillery shot, and then I'm going to use my next barrage right there to get that supply as well in the destruction of the rocket launcher. I'm going to place a artillery shot there, and now, sadly, I'm 1 energy away from actually taking out that. But it's fine. I'm just gonna place 1 there, and I get more energy as I'm at 17. Gonna use 1 more. Almost got it down. Now that is the key portion of the raid, which I did not take out. So, gonna use spread out just a little bit, my heavies a little bit, and then put in my Zookas all in 1 spot. And what that is going to do is the heavies are going to be spread out, but the Zookas are all going to be in 1 spot, which is just what you want, because you want your heavies spread out and you want your Zookas all to be in back for support, because if you had your heavies in 1 spot, then it just won't work out well, because then the cannons on the side and stuff could take out the Zookas. So I just spread them out. As you can see, the Zookas all got taken out, which rarely happens to me, but sadly that happened there. As I do get another energy, I'm going to put it on the, I'm going to use an artillery on the rocket launcher as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to send all my troops to the headquarters, and that is going to end up this episode. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and that is it for now. I'm going to get an outro soon, but other than that, thank you for watching. Thank you.